G'day guys, welcome back. Thanks for coming back and watching another one of my videos. This one is about setting up before that open home, that first open home. You've just put your property on the market or you're about to, and you're not sure how to set up your home to go through to that open home, the first viewing for your clients, and you don't want to be able to give the wrong impression. The first one is about clutter. Declutter as much as you can. Any excessive furniture, boxes, anything that's in the property that could obviously reduce the space and make it too small. So what you want to do is make the property look as big as possible. A lot of open space is a lot better than having a lot of magazines or a lot of furniture stacked into one room and it encloses it. Because what you want to do is you want the client to walk in and be able to see their own furniture in there and envisage how much space there actually is. You want them to be able to see the walls, the ceilings, the floors. You want them to be able to imagine themselves inside the property, to be able to get that emotional connection and obviously pay you the best possible price they can be able to follow through on purchase on. So that's declutter. Then the second is light, natural light. And if it's a twilight open, make sure all your globes are working. The warm white globes are really effective than the bright white ones because they can be too white. If you know what I mean, you want that warm feeling inside your home. Natural light is great during the day opens. So you want to be able to open all your curtains, any roller shutters, any type of, even shears. A lot of the times I tell clients maybe take off the shears because it does reduce and filter that light. You want to be able to get as much light as into the property. It creates that warm feeling again, and it's very inviting for the property. And it also opens it up. It actually gives it that open feeling as well. So a natural light is very important in any home for that open home. The next thing is setting the temperature. We just came out of winter, so you want to be able to set the temperature light, run your ducted heating system before your open home. If it's obviously towards the summer, then run your cooling system before the open home. Keep the temperature at around that 20 degrees is a good idea. It's quite a comfortable feeling. It's not too hot, it's not too cold. 20 degrees is great. And if the agent's running your open home, he'll probably have the front door. She will have the front door open, he or she, and probably the back door as well. So we'll probably have the ducted heating system going flat out during that half hour. It's only a half hour period, and it's a small price to pay for your gas bill in order to get that right temperature in your home, and obviously have the people feel very comfortable when they're walking around and not really cold and trying to get out of there as quick as possible to get back into their car, or if it's in the summer, get out of there so they can get back into their car. It's air conditioned. So you want them to be able to spend as much time as they possibly can. The other thing is cleanliness. Very important. I'm not talking about cleanliness, taking out furniture and stuff. That's decluttering. Cleanliness is not having dishes in your sink stacked up that's from the night before, or even your bins overflowing, laundry lying around in your laundry basket, or unwashed clothes or anything like that lying around the house. It's very important that you clean all that up. Getting your windows washed, that's a great idea. It actually adds a better first impression really at the end of the day. That's what we're saying, because it's all about first impressions here. Whatever they see, if it's quite clean and the environment's quite good, taking all the magnets and stickers off at the fridges. I know we all like to have these magnets and things like that. Take them all down, it's very important. Another thing is, that's my personal thing that I always say to my clients, is personal photos. So of your kids, of yourselves, these things. You don't want clients to be walking into the property and going, oh, I know this person from some sporting club, basketball club, dance classes or whatever it is. My kids all go to their school, they play sport against them and so forth. Then you have this awkward conversation when you see them next and they go, oh, we went through your home, it wasn't suitable for whatever reason, and what happened. So it's very important to understand what you want to do is create that neutral environment that's quite warm and inviting, but they're not going to be looking at your property and judging it based on who lives there or what you do. The other thing is that I've got is any repair issues. Like if you've got major repair issues in your property and you're going, well, look, we'll compensate on the price of the property, and we'll tell our agent, look, we want 650, but because we've got this issue, we'll take 620,000, for example. It's probably not going to work in your favour. If you've got major repair issues, you really have to look at them in a sense that, okay, any prospective client's going to come in and see that, and they're going to be quite concerned. It might be turned off, so it's probably worth looking at it and even seeing even the minor ones, like the small cracks and things like that. They're not very expensive to fix, getting a tradesperson in and getting it done, but it could add dollars, a lot of thousands of dollars at the end result of the sale of your home. So any repairs, gutters cleaned, very important. Now the first impression, if you're coming down your driveway and they're looking at your gutters and looking at your roof and there's a lot of issues there's kids' toys, footballs, anything like that, get them down, get the gutters clean. Again, it's not a massive cost, but it does add a lot of dollars to the end result of your sale of your home. So that's a very important thing. Gardens and exterior. I've seen chalk and cheese. This is a proof in the pudding. I've seen it where people have had their property open for 2 or 3 opens. We've told them, please get the grass cut, just do some minor gardening, because there's a lot of clients that come through and they're quite turned off by it. They are judging it by that. We've stopped the opens, given them a week, come back, and straight away we've had results that have been phenomenal based on just the gardening's been done. It can make a huge difference to the sale of your property and a huge difference to the impact that it has to the buyers that are walking up your driveway and looking at your property. And at the back of your home as well, the gardens are very important to maintain. You can lose a lot of money by not having really well maintained gardens. You don't need to make it the botanical gardens, guys. We're talking about just cutting the grass, reducing the weeds, giving some fresh mulch out there, and that's it. That's all we're talking about. We're not talking about, you know, doing a full landscape job at your property, just making it presentable. That's very important. So that's number 7. So the other thing is, it's hard, I know, it's your own property, but try not to hang around the property. The clients do know that makes them feel very awkward when they're walking through your home and you're sitting in the lounge room or you're hanging around the back door or the living rooms or the kitchen or whatever else. It makes it very hard for them to feel comfortable walking through your home, and they almost reduce their time looking through the home and to a point cancel it out. So that potential buyer that could have paid really good money for you, they'll probably just cancel out because I think, well, I just have to rush through that one. And there was the owners were home. I didn't want to be looking like I was, you know, intruding into their personal private space. Because at the end of the day, it's an open home. You are opening it to the public. You need to be able to obviously trust your agent. If you do have some personal valuables and things like that, put them away. If you can't put them away in your home and you're worried about it, take it with you. Just take it with you, whatever it is. But at the end of the day, you can tell your agent if they can bring a second agent inside the house and look around with the clients and assist. So definitely don't hang around because it is a real big turn off. That's number 8. The other thing is that I wanted to really tell you guys about is the opportunity to be able to get the property in the most freshest look. What do I mean by that? If you think a wall needs a paint job, paint it. If you think your carpets need a steam clean, do it. Because they're not very expensive and you can add a lot of value to your property. If there's some small things that you can see, I know I said repairs, but this is more freshening the property up. Just, getting like your bathroom's fully empty, taking everything off. If you can see some grout issues, get some grout cleaner. If you can see that there's a lot of soaps come in your shower, on your shower basin, or around the glass or anything like that, just get that cleaned up. Now, a cleaner, we've got cleaners within our company that we've sent out to clients' homes that we've assisted on for $220. It's an amazing change, especially with ovens and things like that. You'll be surprised how many people open an oven door. So very important, guys, that if you can have the opportunity to freshen the property up, and if you don't, spend that little bit of money. I know a lot of us are strapped for time when we're trying to set up a property for sale. We just don't know where to start. These couple of tips is perfect for you to start from and be able to set up your property for that first impression that you're going to set at that open home. Guys, thanks for watching. Hopefully that helps for anything that you needed in terms of your open home. If you do have any other questions or you would like anything assistance with the real estate front, please give me a call on 0422 406 745, or alternatively drop me a line on our Facebook page.